Blessings, I am India Terry from Enchanted Malas, and I'm here just to wish you all a happy new year. So we're coming into 2020, which is the start of a new decade. And although the Earth has obviously been around a lot longer than 2020 years, all of our calendars around us, all on the news, in our diaries, they're all reflecting this year, 2020. So 2020 numerologically is focusing around the number 2. So the number 2 is all about partnership, collaboration, personal growth, and also the number 2020 we can relate to 2020 vision, which is about seeing clearly. So to me, this coming year is all about collaborating on our personal dreams and desires. So in simple terms, it is the year of manifesting ultimate abundance. And we can utilize this energy in a few really simple ways. So the first thing to do is coming up to the new year, so on New Year's Eve or maybe before, just think about this year, reflect on it. What has been really great, and what seeds have you planted for the coming year, and what can you let go of, what hasn't served you so well or won't serve your dreams and desires. And you have to think, is this helping the future I want to create? And if it's not, maybe it's time to let it go and say thank you for being in my life and serving me for this period of time, but I'm moving on to the next stage. The second thing is then seeing what you want to create with this space. When we make space by letting things go, we open up the space for more things to come. And in this 2020 year, this year of clear vision, collaboration, personal growth, we are welcoming in our highest dreams and desires. So maybe take some time to meditate on what are in your heart your biggest desires. If fear was no option, what would you want to be living in? Where would you want to be in yourself? What would your outwardly world want to consist of? And so have a think about this. Feel like you're already there. Feel really grateful. I am wherever you want to be. Saying, I want to, or oh, I could, or I will, all of these coulds and shoulds, they don't actually mean anything energetically. When we can say I am, the world's like, oh, I've got to shift this into place. And so this is really the key for manifestation and the key for getting the most out of 2020. Sometimes the year has just been so busy and you don't really know what you want to let go of and what you want to bring in. I've made a really simple quiz that I'll link in the description box below. That is just a few questions to summarize what you need to do to achieve all of your goals in 2020. And so if you really have no clue how to summarize this year or where you actually want to go, a lot of people just don't know what their desires are, then this might just give you an idea. It also links you up to one of the malas from the Wheel of the Year collection that coincides with these energies best in helping you manifest these potential desires. Once you know where you're heading in the coming 2020 year of vision, when you know what your pathway is in the year, in these 12, 13 moons, it's so easy to become distracted away from our commitments, our New Year's commitments rather than resolutions. I am committed to creating this reality for myself. You can choose, and I'd suggest choosing a mantra to use for the coming year. So maybe repeating it every day in a japa meditation practice, every week, or just when you feel distracted. And so with your mala, having a mantra that you can just come back to. It might be a Sanskrit mantra like Om Mani Padme Hum, or it might just be an affirmation like I am loved, I am worthy. And so repeating this with your japa meditation practice whenever you need that reminder to stay on track for your commitments and your path for this year. It's ultimate abundance. So I'm going to keep this really short and sweet as opposed to the Yule video. I'm also filming on my phone because all my cameras are kaput. and just wishing you a very blessed end of the calendar year and this start of the wheel of the year. I hope your Yule has been blessed and restful and merry, and I wish you well on your path into ultimate abundance in our year of Vision 2020. Namaste from India Terry from Enchanted Malas. If you would like to see any more, we have a newsletter below, all of our social media links, and feel free to subscribe. Namaste.